Welcome, basketball fans. Today, we're diving deep into the Turkish Super League and the Spanish Endesa Liga to break down 8 of the best betting opportunities on the board. From playoff battles to clashes of styles, we've got all the angles covered. Let's get right into it.
But hey, before we jump in, a quick shout out to our sponsors, MyStake and Bovada. Make sure you check the description for some exclusive bonus links. And if you get any value out of this breakdown, do us a huge favor and hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help us out a ton.
All right, first up, we're heading to the Turkish Super League for 4 matchups that present some really interesting betting angles.
So our first game features Tofaş, a team that has turned their home court into an absolute fortress, winning 7 of their first 8 games there. With a playoff spot on the line, their motivation is sky high. They just can't afford a slip-up, and their blend of disciplined defense and efficient offense should be way too much to handle.
For that reason, we're not just picking them to win, we're taking Tofaş to cover the 6.5-point spread.
Next, we've got a game that is shaping up to be a real defensive slugfest. Both Trabzonspor and Merkezefendi play at a snail's pace. For Merkezefendi, slowing the game down to a crawl is pretty much their only shot at staying competitive. So you can expect long possessions and a deliberate tempo from both sides, which is the perfect recipe for a low-scoring game.
With both teams looking to control the clock, we're confidently taking the under on 175.5 total points.
Now, this next matchup is a classic trap game scenario. Beşiktaş is the favorite, sure, but they're coming in on short rest after a really tough midweek game. Their opponents, İskenderun Erosspor, are fresh, having had the entire week to prepare. Erosspor has a history of playing top teams tough, and this is just the perfect spot for them to keep things close.
So, while a Besiktas win is still the likely outcome, we expect the well-rested underdogs to cover the plus 8.5 spread.
Our final game in Turkey features Başakşehir, a team that knows exactly who they are, a defensive juggernaut. They excel at slowing the game down and forcing opponents into tough shots, just like we saw when they held a powerful Türk Telekom offense to just 73 points. They're not going to light up the scoreboard themselves, but they'll make sure their opponent doesn't either.
Because they dictate that slow, defensive pace, everything points to the under. We're taking under 164.5 total points.
Okay, let's switch gears and head over to Spain's Endesa Liga, where the competition is fierce and the odds offer some fantastic value.
Don't let San Pablo Burgos' recent record fool you. They're playing much better than their win-loss column suggests, with their last 3 losses coming by a razor-thin margin of just 5 total points. They are due for a win. And facing Tenerife, the slowest-paced team in the entire league, is going to help them control the game and keep it tight at home.
A win wouldn't be a shocker, but the smart money here is on Burgos to cover that plus 5.5 spread.
Get ready for some fireworks in this next one, because we have a massive mismatch. Unicaja is an offensive powerhouse, especially at home. They're up against Andorra, a team with the leakiest defense in the entire league. Andorra's only hope is to try and turn this into a shootout. This has all the makings of a track meet. With one team that can't defend and 2 teams that want to run, this game is just destined to go over the total. We're locking in the over on 172.5.
From a track meet to a chess match, Murcia is the more talented team here, but their identity is built on a suffocating defense, which just so happens to be the second best in the league. They're going to impose their will, slow the game down, and force Brogan into a half-court battle. Given Murcia's elite defense and their preferred style of play, we're taking the under on 175.5 total points.
Our final game is a classic something's gotta give matchup. Zaragoza is loaded with talent, but has been consistently underperforming. They're facing a Bilbao team that's on a hot streak, but really struggles on the road. This is the perfect opportunity for Zaragoza's talent to finally shine at home.
We're back on the home team to finally put it all together. Our last tip is Zaragoza minus 1.5.
All right, let's do a quick recap of all 8 of our top plays for today's games.
So, in the Turkish Super League, we've got Tofaş minus 6.5, İskenderun plus 8.5, and the unders in the Trabzonspor and Başakşehir games. Over in Spain, we're taking Burgos plus 5.5, the over in the Unicaja game, the under for Murcia, and Zaragoza minus 1.5. Feel free to pause and screenshot all the picks right here.
Now, I want to hear from you. You've seen the list, you've seen the matchups. What's your lock of the day? Let me know what your most confident pick is down in the comments section below. And that is a wrap for today's analysis. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed the breakdown, please hit that like button and subscribe.
And don't forget to check out those bonus links from our sponsors, MyStake and Vivada, in the description. Good luck with your bets today, and we'll see you next time.